Hello and welcome to the Listening Post's unboxing channel on YouTube. Today I'm unboxing Bluesound's Pulse Mini. Now this is their, obviously they're smaller than Pulse, it's the Mini, but it's their second generation with a massive software update, hence why they call it the Pulse Mini 2i. This is a wonderful evolution in NAD Bluos's speaker range. It's a little bit more compact than the larger Pulse. Great bass, great mid-range, easy to use, streaming of Spotify, Tidal, Deezer, all of those types of things, you name it, easy to use, great sound, nice little compact speaker. So, without further ado, let's have a look. Firstly, the packaging. This is semi-retail friendly, okay, nice little handle on the top. It's got model and serial number information on one end. It's worth noting that the colour delineation is this little square between the two barcodes. Being black, the colour delineation is actually a little bit difficult to see, but there is a sticker for black, and that's obviously where you would see the alternative, which is white. On this side, nice and easy, high-res audio, a bit more information, and then some basic information and languages on one end. Now opening this doesn't even require a craft knife because this little seal, little factory seal, has a little tag, and if you're careful and just give that a pull, it'll then allow you to easily pull the tab of the cardboard, which will then open the lid. Brilliant. Folding this open, very, very straightforward, and reveals the first thing that I like to share with you is that the packaging for these products is all folded cardboard. They've had to think about the permanence of things like polystyrene and even closed-cell foam, and have opted for folded cardboard in protection, rather than again these things that will linger in our environment essentially forever. Lifting the packaging out from the top reveals a couple of things. Firstly, desiccant bag. Second is obviously the quick start guide. Now that's 6 little things. It's easy. It's so easy to set up, although please read through the quick start. Okay. Again, folded cardboard. The foldings protect the curves associated with it, and of course there's a cloth bag to protect the product itself. These ends slide out, and like the symbol implies in here, we've got a flap that opens, and inside it is a network cable, and off to one side a 3.5mm to Toslink adapter for the optical input at the rear. Now we'll see the use of that in a moment. Okay. The second piece of folded cardboard slides out nice and easily. Again, there's a flap. Now the fact that I got couriered a couple of power cords tells me that these are likely to be ones for other countries, and sure enough, we've got one for England and one for Singapore. Not much use to me. The unit itself is really nuggety, but if I put that off to one side and just quickly get rid of that packaging, we'll drill down and again reveal the fact that we've got folded cardboard inserts. This can be removed, okay, and the base reveals the comprehensive user manual right down the bottom. Okay. Just folded cardboard, ideal for protection. Okay. Now the manual is bilingual. It's extremely comprehensive. It answers all of those tricky little questions that you might have, and it's nice to see that they've included that resource in it. Okay. Looking at the product again, we've got this beautiful soft cloth bag. It's one of those sort of almost like a polished cloth on the inside. Picking the unit up and pulling it off the bag is nice and easy, because although this is nuggety from a design perspective, it's not extremely heavy. That's a good sign. The unit is lovely in its size and shape, and looking at it for the first time you'll see a real elegance to everything about it. The curves are simple on all sides, with a quite square cutaway enabling you to put this in a corner if you require. Looking at it for a moment, this is an array of tweeter and mid-range drivers with a Bluos logo at the top. The curves, if we tip it forward, reveal a nice carry handle. This gives you the ability to very easily pick it up and carry it around if you need to. Above the carry handle is a Bluesound logo and a touch screen display, minus and plus for volume, fast forward and skip, backwards and forwards, and a play pause in the centre. It's a nice elegant touch screen display. Turning it around again, we get a look at its design, square edges, and the back. At the back we have some subtle inputs and outputs. There is a figure 8 power cord, obviously. We have a service port and a headphone output. Now the headphone output is quite unique to these products. Once you've established Bluesound and BlueOS operating system in your home, you're likely to find and implement a location in your home where you may choose to just listen to some headphones. And as Bluesound and BlueOS become your method of streaming and other things along those lines, it's very logical to start using these as potentially a source. So the headphone output is there for exactly that. Beside it is the dual analog and optical digital input. So it's got a 3.5mm analog input, or via either a cable or the adapter that they provide, the ability to add a digital input. This is ideal for televisions and other things like that, as these products will enable you to utilize them as potentially a sound bar, with a lot more, of course, with music on board like this one. There's a rear USB to provide 5 volts, and it's a media player on board, and it's a network socket. Now this is wired and wireless network, but we would always recommend, if you've got the option, please run a network cable. Looking at the bass, there's a large pad. Now this does two things. Firstly, it means if it's on a surface, it's not going to scratch it as you move it around. That's a real bonus. But the second is that it's pre-tapped with a couple of holes for the wall bracket. The wall bracket comes in a matching black or white, depending on what you're trying to do. And check out the unboxing video of the Pulse, where you'll see that wall bracket up close. Those 2 points enable it to be mounted in 2 different locations, depending on what you're trying to do, different positions away from the wall, while still managing power and other network cables. The rear, by the way, has a little rubber stopper right here, so if it is pushed up against the wall, it's not going to damage anything. Okay. So, this beautiful Bluesound product, it is the Pulse Mini 2i, unboxed here at the Listening Post in Christchurch, New Zealand. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more, subscribe to our channel.